I'm talking to someone, and that person I'm talking to, sometimes they're even thinking that I am so excited, but do you know what? I choose. You have the power to choose how to think. You have the power to choose. Somebody else said, you don't have the power to control other things. Like now, we don't have the power to control the COVID, but God will take it away. But guess what? You have the power to control your thoughts, and resilience needs exactly that. So, as you be resilient, I want to tell you, as you wait, as you climb up the ladder, as you get the challenges, you are growing. The good thing, you are growing. And growth is very important. Do you know what? When a customer tells you no, hey, and this one has happened to me, not even no. A customer told me, I want Trenan and omega-3. I buy for them. Hey, they don't pick up their phones and they don't pay me. You see, that is a reaction that can make me really, just say this in your life. You see now, my money has gone. You see this Isaac, he invited me. People are calling me. You see, it is the way I'll take it. And last month it happened to me. Last month but one, somebody asked me for products and they never paid for the products. Do you know what I did? I consumed the products. I choose to take the positive turn. Sometimes it will not be your fault as a distributor, but you have to continue. You meet these people, or even they're in your team. They want fast things, they want fast results, and they will tell you, if I'm not growing, I'm done. I can't do this business. It's okay, you will meet such people in the way of life, but you are learning, you're developing. You don't have to work alone. That's the greatest thing about our business. And I want to say, for those maybe who are here very new, the journey of resilience, even in the areas of life, when you're alone, is so sad. But the good thing, even as you experience the challenges in your life, you are not alone. That is something very important. You are not alone. You have your upline director, you have your upline world team, you have your sponsor, you have people who you can share with. I remember sometimes I used to get, very negative people, and I went to Isaac and Purity, and they told me, Grace, you know what? You're going to overcome this. So you're not alone. So you need to really look at resilience as an ingredient to success, because most of us don't look at it that way. We don't want to be strained, we don't want to be called at this time. We want easy peasy things. Look, if you want to stay resilient in the tough times, look out for small wins. Look out for small things as you develop. What is a small win? I remember the first product I was able to sell as a senior manager was CalMag. And I was so happy, but you see, CalMag gives you about 200 and something, 300 shillings their profit. But I was counting that if I'm able to sell CalMag, then I can be able to sell another product. And the good thing with our business, you get equipped every day. So count the small wins. The next thing, as I wind up, I want to talk about optimism. Optimism brings resilience. Optimism, when you're optimistic, it brings persistence. I remember when I became a director, I was very happy. And I became, in 11 months, I became a Sapphire director. Today we have brand new Sapphire directors. And when I became a Sapphire director, the work was good. I was excited. I started going to Santon, and my first flight was in 2015 in Santon. But in between the journey, there were some people who were not focused to the goal. So those people left my business, and my business, because we are in a business, my business shaked, and I dropped my title. Why I'm very open to share this is because you need to understand, even Grace has gone through tough times. And I remember my upline really encouraged me. She told me, Grace, Isaac and Purity told me, Grace, this is part of growth. Because I've told you, part of growth will be painful. Remember, I had gone to Sun City and I was looking forward to more and more growth. That is the way a human being. I was trying to think success. But at that time when my team went down, I remained optimistic. I became more aggressive. And I told myself, you know what? I started now remembering what God had done. I said, it is me who had built this business to Sapphire. I can build it again. I can talk to more people. And I want to talk to you, senior manager or director, who you are feeling, oh, I had sponsored some people and they have left. It's okay. Maybe it was their time to leave. But if you still have the dream, you can climb again. You can do it again. You can win again. Be resilient. So I remember at that time, my points went down. My income went down. We are in a business. This is not employment. So when I see somebody getting a check of 9,000, and maybe sometimes their business goes down and the check goes to 1,500, it is not a new thing. It happened to me, but you see, that is how you learn. Unfortunately, you don't learn when things are so nice and we are merrymaking. You learn when things are hard. You get to understand that, oh, you mean I can do this? And so I had so much optimism and I decided to focus. And even if you ask my upline or some of my downlines at that time, they didn't understand if my business was down, because I was always having a smile. I was always optimistic. I was always saying, Grace, you build this business, you can build it again. So I talked more to people. Our business is about numbers. And I got other people who are ready to work with me. And some of them, I thank God, they are still with me until now. And they are great leaders and they are doing well. So the spirit of optimism and aggression is needed. You just don't say, you know, I'm resilient, nagoja hapa tu pole pole. Sasa tu vile Mungu atafanya. No. Say today I don't have points. I don't know where customers are coming from. But you know what? I think I need to call this person. So train, ask for help, go beyond the obvious. Go beyond the obvious. What is going beyond the obvious? Sometimes in my business, to grow in my business, I have done some things that really strain me, like traveling in the night. I've seen a lot of my friends here from Eldoret, from Kisumu, from everywhere. I have been. Even sometimes I'm reporting to work on a Monday, and on Sunday I'm somewhere stranded. I have not gotten transport back to Nairobi. And then you just think that it just happens. No. Resilience is needed. Sometimes things will happen that it is not upon you, like COVID, I've said, but we can be able to grow in the time of COVID. I have seen my business grow. I have seen things happen. I have been able to grow in the midst of pain, because sometimes you feel some things are like pain, but you see, I will not go down to my leaders and my business and tell them, no, now I don't feel like, now I don't feel like, there's pain in my life. No, I'll just try and pray and involve God. Please involve God in your business and I'll be able to grow. Resilience in our business is about talking to more people, going down and helping people. Like today, I will tell you, you need to really just don't look at the people you sponsored. The leaders, the brand new Sapphire directors are not people I brought directly in this business. They are people I purpose to support. I can tell you some of them, maybe they are on my 50th line. But me, I don't look at where you are in my business. Josephine, Marangu, and Rachel Maina are not directly in my network, like I brought, but you know what? I look at somebody, a new person, like gold. They are not yet gold, but I say, what if this person turns to be gold? Yes, they are the 10th or the 20th person, deep. I know leaders are getting what I'm saying. Deep, 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 deep. They are not my first level. I am not the one who brought them. But I go down there fishing for them, and some gold is born. Our business is about going down, sacrificing to help other people. You might not, they might not even maybe appreciate you, but you know what? God will bless you. It's not about, I brought this one, I brought this one. No, look at in our business, look at who brought who. You might have brought A or B, but look at who did A bring. Can you go down helping those people? Then the blessing will come. I assure you it will come. I have seen it come. Because maybe some of you on this call may be think I sponsored Rachel or Josephine or the new leaders directly. No, I have just known that the way to success is resiliently dig. You dig down until you get what you want. And that is something I will not stop. I will not stop because I know it has brought me a lot of gain. Well, the first call when I made to Josephine Marangu, today, as I see her as a brand new World Team Director, a Sapphire Director, I made to her a call and she was only interested with products. But you need to be resilient. I kept pushing her around. I kept telling her, you know what, we have these Zoom meetings. Don't be afraid to showcase your business. Be resilient. Sukuma huyo mtu. Push. Do something. Actually, for those who believe in the power of God and the power of prayer, God does not just give you things instant. You need to wait. You need to be resilient. So follow up and follow through. You know, follow up somebody. Leo akikulenga, remind them after 2 weeks. And you know what? They might not join your organization, but with time, they will buy a product. And the journey of 6 years, 8 months, I want us to think about civil servant or people who are employed in the private sector, like me. They go to work for many years, even 20, 30 years. They never ask themselves questions. I need you to know that I came to New Life to look for money, and I have seen money. And I'm only 6 years and 8 months in the business. But remember, there are people who have been employed forever, and their net income is 30,000, 20,000. Even someone told me, Grace, others even Kwanza working for the government because they have good salaries, but they have a lot of loans. Their salaries are even 10,000 at the net. I'm not talking about the gross. What am I trying to say? Look at New Life, 6 years, 8 months. I've been able to build wide businesses. I've been able to help other people. It's not all about me. I have leaders in my team making money every month. I have been able to do so much than just sit in a desk and be a HR. Our business is good because it is not about PhD or degrees. Our business, you've seen people coming here, doing this business without even education, but just because they are resilient, they are ready to learn. Yes, they will experience challenges. And sometimes some of the challenges you will not, they're inevitable. Just know in your walk to success, some challenges are inevitable. Mutakutana na hiyo challenge humundu, like here and here. And then you are going to be able to stand one day and tell people, you know, this happened to me. You know, this person never supported me. You know, this person was against me. But today I'm a president team member. But today I'm a 3 Ruby director. But today I'm a director. You know, this and this was so much against me. The weather, I've seen people telling me, you know, hii weather, hatutafanya, hii biashara haiwezi fanyika na hii weather. What are you telling me? I've done in this business in all kinds of weathers. Even in my life, even in my life as Grace, there are weathers. I have done this business even when, hey, Yani, I tell you, one day I was coming from Bungoma. I'll never forget. I'm in Bungoma and my son has been hospitalized. I went to Bungoma when my son was not feeling so well. But now I've been told I'm in Bungoma, I'm about to start a meeting and my son has been admitted. Then you say, unajua Grace ako lucky. There is nothing like luck. I have been persistent. With optimism, resist the temptations of judging people that they cannot join this business. Resist that temptation. Resist the temptation of judging people that they cannot join our business. Some of you as senior managers, you are not moving because you are in a certain kind of class. Unajua huyu siwezi muongelesha. Huyu kulingana. This one, hey, this one is a lawyer. Lawyers don't, hey, even lawyers get sick, my friend. Can you just take that call? Huyu siwezi, unajua huyu ni principal. Who told you that principal don't need extra money? Maybe that principal is in debt, but maybe they're wearing a nice suit, but they're in debt. Can you just talk to them? I am so happy because today, I don't care whether you're the president or who, I'm going to talk about New Life products because they work, the business works, and you just need to be resilient. I've seen people wanting free money. That's why people go to pyramid scheme. They just want to, they just want to associate winning in microwave business. Neolife is not a microwave business. If you're here for the first time, you need to be resilient. And I tell you, it is not hard. 6 years is not a long time. I assure you it's not a long time. You can do it. I have done it. Push and pray. I'll tell you as I wind this. Push and pray and be open-minded. Imagine just because I was resilient when my friends were telling me, hiyo kitu ifanyi. Grace, what is that? You are selling what? Grace, where did, my friends really ridiculed me. A lot of rejection. And let me tell you, some rejections are within. So you need to really be up on yourself and read books, read about network marketing, come for training, because I can tell you from Sun City to Mauritius, to Abu Dhabi, to Dubai, I've been able to travel to Cape Town, and imagine the people who told me no. Right now, they cannot even dare tell me anything else. You there as a senior manager, as a manager, as a leader, stop. I always am known for this. Avoid comfort zones. Comfort zones are going to destroy you. And comfort zone is like saying, si lazima niwapigie. Si niko na mshahara. Hii 100 points si lazima nifanye. Hata Purity akinipigia, wacha huyo Josephine anipigie. Hata sitachukua simu. You are in a comfort zone of, you are complacent. That complacence will bring you trouble. Hey, me, I had problems with doing 100 points. Hey, my sponsor is here. But I made sure I had to do them. Yani, I made sure I had to do 100 points. And me, because the first few months, I was just doing 102. Do you know what is 102? It is 3 trillions. But I resiliently, nikaenda tu pole pole. And these days, I don't do 102. I just don't do 3 trillions because I have grown. Through the challenges, I've just learned so much. I am just so excited. I'm just so excited because I want you to listen to this statement as I call our leader, who I know has been very resilient, despite that, everything never worked out for her very well when she joined. As I finish, I want to say resilience is about rethinking the way you see. Resilience is about rethinking the way you see setbacks and view them. As a catalyst of growth and progress. See these setbacks as a catalyst. Yeah, ona hii shida, ona hii shida ni kama, wacha hii shida ikusukume. Are you getting me? Let the resilience. Yes, you've been trying. You are just doing 3 trainings. You are bought 2 super grows. Who is not picking up your phone? The customer never bought. Those are the stories you will say when you get to the podium. Because one day you will get to the podium. You will get the microphone and you will share your story. There is no story that just comes like that. And I want to assure you, be it marriage, be it education, be it what, nothing just comes. So wewe kutaka peremende za bure hakuna, you have to go through the process. So resilience is about rethinking the way you see the setbacks and viewing them as a catalyst of growth and progress rather than threats to be avoided. There are people who are avoiders. They want to avoid everything. No, some problems, you face them head on. Umundu. Watu hawanunui, lakini mimi bado niko. Watu hawakuji mkutano, mimi bado niko. I remember when I was growing, I was even telling Isaac, you are not inviting my people. I have given you the list of my people to invite. Isaac just went to his SMS and showed me, Chris, I've invited all of them, but they were not coming. But these days I do invite and people come. Can you understand that most of us have gone through that story? Don't say akuna siwezi fanya hii biashara tena. I didn't get a check. Hey. Jenanyona akunipatia check. Jenanyona never sent that check to me. She ate my check. No. Stop moods. Can we just do this business and be resilient? Because I tell you, every leader you see here has a success stories. The times you grow are the times you are faced with extremely difficult problems and decisions. The times you grow are the times you are faced by extremely difficult problems and decisions. If I tell you my story, the whole of it, you will understand why I'm so passionate on resilience. This evening, I have a leader on this call. Before we come to a close, I want Josephine Marangu, our brand new Sapphire Director, all the way in the US. I remember the first call I made to her. We had a chat, and I want to tell you about faith. Have faith like the mustard seed. By the time I had the call with her, something in me jumped like, that person can become a leader. But do you know what? She was very resistant. And today, she's here as a brand new Sapphire Director. Josephine Marangu, if you can hear me, kindly unmute yourself and take it over. Josephine, are you there? Josephine Marangu, please unmute yourself.
I am helping her. Just a minute.
Okay. Yes, we are waiting for Josephine. So she just told me that the first time, she just wants the products. And she told me that's the end of story. And today she's not only a Sapphire Director, but she has produced a brand new Sapphire Director as well, called Rachel Miner, very powerful lady. I know she's on this call, and Rachel Miner has a great, great business across the world. Josephine, are you there?
Yes, Grace. Yes.
Karibu sana. Share with us briefly, and congratulations once again. I'm very proud of you.
Oh, thank you, Grace. Thank you, Grace. And thank you, PT Isaac, for having me today to share my story. I am really excited that I said yes to New Life because that's why I'm here today. For those who are new, my name is Josephine Marangu. I live here in US. I am a mother and a grandmother. I just thank God for being part of New Life family. To me, this came as a blessing because I was introduced to this opportunity by Sapphire Eunice Marangu 6 months ago. But I said yes to New Life after 6 months, actually, because she told me about the opportunity in January. But she was not able to convince me. And I was actually, just like Grace said, I was not interested with any part of the business. However, because just like PT and Grace said today, being resilient, my sister Eunice was resilient, and what she did, she bought me supplements. She bought me the products, which I used around February and part of March. And when I took those products, because she knew the health challenges I had, she bought me 3NN and upper respiratory. But when I came back here and I finished them, I got sick again. So she called me and said, I will not be able to buy you supplements. And that's the time when she introduced me to PT Grace. I have talked to my one team lead, and she has said, you know, it's better for you to join and buy your own supplements. And that's how I was introduced to PT Grace, who has been a mentor. And after joining this opportunity 2 months ago, I started taking the supplements, which I did for 2 weeks. However, Grace started inviting me to the Zoom meetings, just like she said. But I know the first call, just like she said, I said, all I'm interested with is only to get well. I'm interested with the products. I was never interested with the business, because my why of joining this opportunity is because of health. And that was my why. However, after 2 weeks, I started feeling better. And that's the time I called my friend, Rachel, who, before I go on, Rachel, I congratulate you too as a new Sapphire. I am so excited today that we have grown together with my team. And when I introduced Rachel, she believed my story, because I and Rachel have been very, very sick. I know I was diagnosed in 2008, and then in 2014, I was unable to work completely because of frequent asthma attacks, where I was using my nebulizer every 2 hours. And as a result of that, I was, because of the steroids, and developed diabetes. And as a result of diabetes, medication also brought another problem in my body, neuropathy, where I could not even be able to walk. I was on constant pains, my legs, my knees, everything. However, after taking these neural supplements, I've been able to get well. And that's when I started sharing the good story, the good opportunity about New Life, which I shared with my friend Rachel. And when I did that, she also was able to share with her sister Emma in Kenya, who was also sick, then Elizabeth. And I shared with Rachel, Christine Mwetu, as I know she's on this call too. She handled challenges, and so many other people, especially here in the US. I'm sharing with my former workmates who are supporting me in buying the products because they don't want to do the business part. But I know I'm still persistent. Some of them may join when they get well. But as we say in our business, we really respect people even when they say they are not able to do business. They can still be our consumers, which I still continue talking to them about, and also sharing them business opportunity. And I know, to me, this was a divine connection. I thank God, because this was a path which was laid to me, and I have followed together with my team. And now we have this great business where we are working together to help our team grow. And I thank God, because New Life has really changed my life. I'll never even be able to sit here and talk to you, because I was coughing nonstop. I could not even be able to talk on the phone. And you can imagine what these products have done to my life. I feel now like neural supplements are my food, because I no longer live in fear. I was living in fear because I never knew the next minute I'll have an attack. And you can imagine my life. Even whenever I came to Kenya, the doctors would say, make sure you stay near the hospital. Imagine living that kind of life, and always carrying the EpiPen, because you don't know where you'll get an attack, to inject yourself and run to emergency room. That is history to me now. This is expired, and I've never renewed it, and I will not renew it again, because I know I don't need it. I no longer use nebulizer. And I know very soon my doctors are also going to reduce my diabetes medicine because of the numbers. We had an appointment last week, and my health has really changed. And now that's how, because of that, I have a story to tell my colleagues. I have a story to tell my family members. And that's why we have been able to touch many lives in every part of the continent, because they can relate with our own story. And I thank my entire team for the way they have worked with commitment, and where I and my friend Rachel are today is not because of our own doing. It's because of the support we have got from our team. And I know together we'll go far, because our mission is to help them grow as we have grown, and as we all and continue bringing other people, teaching them how to grow. And I'm telling you, it's not an easy journey. Grace has just talked about resilience today. Yes, you have to have resilience, because a lot of things will come in your way, but you have to know how to handle them, to have self-control, have empathy, and have good attitude. Because as she says, yes, many people will not take your calls. And also, there are people you call, they will tell you this, but when you call, it's a different story. My case has been even people have registered and turn around and say, my husband has said I should not do this business. I did not stop continuing, because I know that one person will not make me stop. So I continued inviting others. And that's my journey of continuing talking to more people and doing the dream basics. I'm telling you, in this journey, just like Grace said, you'll not succeed if you don't use the products. Make sure you use the products, because when you use the products, you have a story to tell other people. Because if you don't know how these products work, how are you able to tell other people the story? But by using the products and changing your life, you have that story, a story which will never change because it has happened to you. And that is how I'm being able to bring a lot of people, and many people have believed in me. Like if it's, most of people see me today, like last week, I went to drop some of supplements to one of my friends who procedure. And when I came back, she just called me. She said, Josephine, today it was very cold and you are not even buttoned jacket. You did not even cough. And I saw you the way you are walking in the car. You just walked, you did not stop the way you used to stop and take Inera. So she said, I am going to take these supplements and I'm going to spread this news to my entire family. So meaning when you have a story, people believe in you. And when they see you, they know you're not telling them the wrong story. But the journey has not been smooth, just like Grace said. You'll meet a lot of obstacles on the road, but be persistent and continue, because as I have run through you all the readers, I'm really grateful for what we have run through all the great readers who have been teaching us on the Zoom. That now means our next opportunity in your life. And that's what now I tell people. Even if somebody tells me, oh, that person has said, no, don't even call. I said, no, I'll still call them, because I know I might talk to them and they might listen, because a person will not say yes by one day. You have to be persistent. And also, because this is opportunity which is open for us all, just do your best. Continue doing the 3 habits. Use the products, share the products, and share the opportunity, and also self-growth. Make sure you read every day. Make sure you attend Zoom trainings, because this is how I'm being able to grow. I know I am being able to grow because of the training, because point number 1, I would not have known about what products do. But now it's like all of us here have become doctors, because every time you are down and calls, what products do you give for this? You are able to tell them without even assisting, because you already know, because you have been attending the Zoom trainings. Let's continue being trained. And I know together we will go far. And remember, you are sponsoring. Do 3 in that every day and train them. And we as leaders, I and Rachel here and our entire team, we are purposed to train. And we thank Grace for helping us. And she is also training us, training our team. We are really very, very grateful. And right here in US, we have started training our team and we'll continue training them, and even reaching out to our team in Kenya. We already had 1 training in Kenya with our team, and we will continue to do that, because we want them to grow. We want them to grow and reach where we are. And this is not the end. We are following the path. God has given us this path. Let us follow all the way up to the president. This morning, I was talking to our leader, our president, vice president of North America, Rickon Brown and Caesar. And they say, God has given us the path. Let's continue following. You know, where we are, it's not because of us, it's because of God. And I'm also grateful to God. And what I would like to tell you is things may happen. When you are sponsoring people in your life, remember, you can grow to anything. All you have to do is to have commitment. Your downline can even be a director before you. That does not mean you will feel bad for them. They are in your team. You have to appreciate them and continue working together, because this is the only way you can grow. So when that one comes, don't say, oh, because so-and-so has become a director or become a senior manager before me, I will not grow, I'll quit. No, that is when you need to work together and have strategies together. Continue to grow your downruns, and together you will make it. But always respect one another, love one another. Your downlines are like your family. So continue working together as a team, and that is the only way in your life we can succeed. We have to work together. There is no competition, but work together, build new, strong team behind you. Have a structure. Let us go out there, help our downlines to sponsor, help those who have been sponsored to grow. That is the only way we can have strong structures and have strong team. And I thank God for this far He has brought me. And I know there is still a journey. We are not stopping here. We are going all the way. And I know together with my team, I appreciate you. And I would say today, we are here because of you. And we are looking forward for you also being called Sapphire directors, like I and Sapphire Rachel, or Sapphire Eunice Marangu, my sponsor, who I owe. I'm really grateful to her because she introduced me to this opportunity. And then Grace continuing to teach us. I really appreciate you. I'm grateful to all of you and all the readers in this training. Isaac, consistent training. Those trainings have helped us. All the readers, even Pascal, Paul, everybody. I'm grateful to the entire team in Kenya and also in US here, who have now who are now teaching us on the market of US, because we really didn't know, but now we have a great support here, and we really appreciate you, Grace, even for facilitating it. Thank you. And what I can say today for all our guests in this call, go back to whoever sponsored you, and please join us and let us change the world to be a better place, because when people are healthy, they have wealth. And remember, in the future, what you have to do, what you leave for your children and grandchildren, because even the word of God says, a wise man leaves inheritance for his children and grandchildren. So let's join our hands together, join our teams, and let us work together and change the world to make it a better place, a healthy place. Thank you, Grace, and back to you.
Wow, wow. Congratulations, brand new Sapphire Director, Josephine Marangu, all the way in Maryland in the US. Indeed, it's an honor to see the kind of person you've been. Your story, every time you say, your story is brand new to me every time. It's brand new, especially your health story. And indeed, the power of our business. If you're a guest here for the first time, you need to really take that story of Josephine, our Sapphire Josephine, to the heart. She's not just become a Sapphire Director. She has a brand new Sapphire Director. She has a whole team of directors, even here in Kenya. And I truly want to thank you, Josephine, because she was resilient. Even her director, Rachel, became a director before Josephine. But you know, Josephine, I talked to her and she told me, Grace, I'm going to do this business and I'm going to succeed and I'll be resilient. So Josephine, I truly salute you for that, how you started and the person you are today. It's really amazing that in 6 months, you have overturned the tables and you are truly shining, because you are not just a Sapphire director, but you have produced a Sapphire director. To close for us this meeting is my sponsor, the person who showed me this business. P.T. Isaac, are you there? P.T. Isaac, are you there? Okay. I just want to close the meeting. I think P.T. Isaac has an issue with his network, but I really want to say this. The greatest thing you can do about your life is to just change your story by what you have had today. The greatest thing you can do today is take what you've learned here about resilience and totally just look out to change your life by going and talking to somebody. Let's just think about only health, maybe. Go and talk to someone about health. You have Josephine's testimony. I want to say a good night and a good day to all of you. And I want to say tomorrow, 6 p.m., we have a training. And indeed, let us do this business. You can see, I can tell you as a Sapphire director, Josephine is going to be earning, Josephine and Rachel are going to be earning a lot of money, because now they are in a new ranking as a Sapphire directors and they have been going to get a lot of money. We've seen Josephine earning over $1,500. That's over 150,000. We saw her check just the other day, but this month I know her check is going to be big and better. So I really want to tell you, you can do it. If Josephine can do it with all those challenges she had, why not you? That is my call for you tonight. Let us be open-minded with this business and let us be resilient. Have a good night and thank you so much for attending this training. From me, I want to say thank you to every director. I've seen so many of our directors on this call and I've seen so many of our leaders on this call. Thank you for attending. Our senior managers, our managers, our new distributors, we can all do it. And God bless you. Thank you, Josephine, for sharing very powerfully. And congratulations to you, Rachel. I know on 11th, we shall be hearing from Rachel and so many other leaders. Have a good evening and a good night from wherever you are. Asanteni sana. Thank you, Allen Aruho from Uganda. I saw you are here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Obwane from Eldred. And thank you. I'm so happy to see all of you here. Indeed, we were a big crowd. And thank you for taking time to learn. Thank you, every leader. Even I have seen some leaders from Tanzania. Thank you so much. Our 3 Ruby from Tanzania, Gati, thank you so much. I cannot be able to mention everyone. Indeed, I've seen many leaders who are here and they wanted to learn and just to be here. It's indeed an honor to see directors being here. Our meeting has ended and I just want to say thank you so much. I cannot hear from P.T. Isaac, but I hope his network is okay. Thank you everyone on this call. I just want to say thank you. Our leaders from Botswana, thank you so much. Virginia, I can see you here from Botswana. Thank you so much. All our leaders, I can see Dama from Mombasa. I want to wish you all a good day and good night. I know others, it's a good day because they're just beginning their day, like our leaders in the US and our leaders in East Africa. I just want to thank you, and our leaders here in Kenya. Thank you, Piti Jena Nyona, and all the leaders from here, from Kisumu, all over. I want to wish you a good night, and all our leaders also from Uganda. Thank you, Dennis from Uganda, and all our leaders from Uganda. I saw them here, and I just want to say special thanks to every one of you. I cannot be able to mention you by name, but I've seen that you are here, and our directors right here in Kenya, you attended in very high numbers. I'm very grateful to you, and I want to thank you, and I know we shall continue being resilient, and we shall be able to win, because in your life and in network marketing, the way to succeed is to be resilient. And I know we shall win and we shall do it, because even at this time of COVID, we've been able to do it and do it big. So thank you so much from me and the team. I just want to wish you all the best as we look at the month of November. Think about the next step that you want to do, and you can be able to do it. Do you want to be a director? Do you want to be a Sapphire director? Do you want to move, and do you want to move the products in a big way? You can be able to do it. Whatever you really need this week, tomorrow, just plan your month and you can be able to do it. We've seen that it is doable, raising leaders even in other areas, even in other continents, because we are in Africa, but Josephine and Rachel, they are right there in the US. And I want to wish them the best as they await the results for the presidential. And I know it will be safe with you there in the US. I just want to pray for the best. And yes, the meeting is ended. I'm just trying to thank everyone because I'm so excited to see the big numbers that were here tonight. So thank you so, so much. And God bless all of you. And we can do it. September, let's go out. Let's be resilient. Let's make those calls. Let's do everything possible to just keep going no matter what. Just keep going no matter what, because it is possible. You can travel, you can make money, you can be able to inspire other people, you can be able to change the lives of people. And that is what I'm just realizing that in a big way, because I was able to be patient. So that is from me. I just want to say thank you so, so much, and bye-bye.